so you can just put it on YouTube.
Drops in a strike to start the
Already got
at-bat.
on.
0-1.
Already got on YouTube.
Yep. For sure. I'll be back later though.
This is line to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
The 1-0. Punched hard the other way. And that is into right field. A base hit. And it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question.
If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. Spencer Turnbull is back on the mound to start the eighth. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's too high, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Leading up for the Tigers, the first baseman.
Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Now batting, number 17.
Digging in, Jung Ho Kang. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
You should play on Fish IT.
Squared that one up just a little late.
What?
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted into center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it.
It has a good camera.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Oh, no.
The bat, the shortstop,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the ninth inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, Willy Adames. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. So striding forward now, Kyle Tucker. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Taken, but called a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Grounded to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Tigers claim the victory despite being...
Call Dolly and see if they got any. You hear me?
You heard it, Paco?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh.
I heard it.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the AL Central, Spencer Turnbull allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win as Detroit took care of the Rays 3-0. He is currently leading the American League in wins. The Royals got 12 hits in this one as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 6-4. The Chicago White Sox
We'd like to welcome those of you tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. Number 21 is back on the mound to start the 8th. He's been dealing to this point as he tries to keep this shutout effort going. Kyle Tucker is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. Goodwin at 2nd. Diaz is over at 1st with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Fouled off. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit down the 3rd baseline. On to 1st, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Diego Castillo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 63.
At the plate, Danny Santana. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Diaz retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Goodwin. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now batting, Austin Romine. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Takes just standing in Kevin Kiermaier, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wakefield arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Up next for the Rays, Willy Adames. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
The batter, the center fielder.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Hops this one up. Gone in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Popped him up. Scope has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 8-0 the final today. The Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Miguel Gonzalez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Yanni Chirinos was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys.
Here now is
Welcome, everyone, to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Tigers launched 3 home runs as they destroyed the Rays 8-0. At the start of the day, the Tigers are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division. The Kansas City Royals amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 10-4. As of right
And a welcome to those of you just joining us today on MLB Network. You've come to us at the right time. Jonathan Schoop bats here with an 11-game hitting streak on the line. No hits yet, so a bit of pressure on him in this at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meadows moving back at the track. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The throw is wild, and it gets away. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Diaz is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Next up for Detroit, Jake Rogers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the left fielder, Patrick Wakefield.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Diego Castillo claims the And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jonathan Schoop came into this one riding a 12-game hitting streak, but that's in danger of ending if he can't pick up a base hit here. A ball and no strikes.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball. That's a way to find that sweet spot right there.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Roy, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game.
Come on, big guy, get him yourself.
Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, their corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. 1-2.
Haniger.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Play ball. Out. 3.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Tigers get their 20th home win this year. Joe Jimenez earns his 3rd win of the
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the Mariners 6-0. The Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 10-6. The Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-7. The White Sox center fielder, number 73, swung the bat well with 3 hits as the White Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 4-2. The Angels sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 9-8. The Toronto Blue Jays knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-3. The Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 14-3. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 7-0. A.J. Minter earned the 3rd W of his season as Atlanta downed the Cardinals 4-3. Jake Arrieta was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 6-2. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Matt Joyce had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Marlins grabbed one from the Cubs 13-3. Jesse Winker drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 10-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Steven Duggar plated 3 runs on the day as the Giants disposed of the Brewers 5-4. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Rockies combined for 10 hits as a
Yee.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but Central, the Detroit Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 5-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Miguel Sano sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 12-6. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. The Cleveland Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-3. Jose Alvarado earned his first victory of the season, helping lead Tampa Bay over Milwaukee 5-4. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers got an astounding 20 hits in total as they dismantled the White Sox 17-5. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Royals stopped their 6-game losing streak as they bested the visiting Indians 5-4. Luis Arias had 3 hits in the contest as the Twins pushed past the Angels 3-0. Xander Bogaerts collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the way for the Bo Sox over the Brewers 10-9. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. The Yankees put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Rays 4-3. The Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-7. Adley Rutschman hit for the cycle as the Orioles grabbed the victory over the Astros 9-0. The Atlanta Braves went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-5. Tom Murphy plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping lead Seattle to a victory over the Marlins 8-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Yoenis Cespedes grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading the Mets past the Nationals 3-2. The Chicago Cubs combined for 4 total home runs as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-6. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 12-9. Robbie Ray got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 3-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-4. The Minnesota Twins put together 10 total hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 8-0. Franmil Reyes dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Indians got the win over the Rangers 12-1. He extended his hitting streak to
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining us at a great time. The Detroit Tigers are looking to wrap this thing up, but with a 1-run lead and the middle of the order due up, this thing is by no means over. Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter to Oscar Hernandez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Farmer is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Detroit rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matthew Boyd earns a league-leading 11th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Buck Farmer earns the 6th.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are leading the American League Central Division, and the Blue Jays are in 2nd place in the AL East. The Minnesota Twins completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-0. At the start of the day, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the American League Central, the Chi Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. The Baltimore Orioles launched 3 home runs as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-3. The Twins finished off a two-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 8-7. It was their fifth straight victory. Sin-Shu Chu had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Rangers past Kansas City 11-4. He is currently among the AL leaders in on-base percentage. Austin Meadows had 3 hits in the contest as Tampa Bay rolled past the Blue Jays 9-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Atlanta Braves completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 3-0. The A's stopped their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. The Stros had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-1. Ryan Zimmerman was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping lead the Nationals to victory against the Giants 4-2. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. The Marlins combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-5. The Mets totaled 11 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Yankees 5-2. The Cardinals put together 10 total hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-3. They now have 5 straight wins. The Diamondbacks picked up, 19 hits in this one as they embarrassed the Dodgers 11-4. The Reds put up 16 hits on the day as they made short work of the Padres 11-5. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Miguel Cabrera may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to left center as they've taken a 2-run lead. Richard Bleier takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 21, Victor Dwyer.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Niko Goodrum. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? And Iglesias will put the... All set for the bottom of the 9th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready now for Baltimore. Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out.
Now
at the plate, Ramon Urias. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-1 pitch. Off liner. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Detroit used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Pat Neshek gets the win in relief.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the Detroit Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. The Oakland Athletics swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 10-7. The Tribe combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 2-1. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-6. The Cards allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-2. The Yankees launched 3 home runs as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 7-6. The Mariners put together 10 total hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-3. Mike Trout had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Halos to the win over the Blue Jays 11-3. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. Justin Verlander got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 4-1. He currently owns the best ERA in the American League. The Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-2. The Diamondbacks knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-7. Juan Soto had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 13-10. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-2. The San Diego Padres swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-3. The Dodgers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Tigers put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The Chicago White Sox went deep 4 times as they blew out the Jays 8-2. The Houston Astros grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 11-9. The Kansas City Royals snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-0. The Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-4. The Tampa Bay Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. Garrett Cole pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 6-3. He is currently among the AL leaders in strikeouts. The A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 10-7. The Atlanta Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-6. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 4-2. Jojo Romero won his 4th game thus far, helping the Phillies get past the Padres 4-1. The Chicago Cubs halted their 6-game losing streak as they had a walk-off victory against the Brewers 4-3. The Pirates relief pitcher, number 30, got his 2nd W of the season as the Pirates downed the Rockies 3-2.